The latest second generation of Nest Hub release has enhanced the standard of smart displays. The only direct competitor in this price range is EcoShow 8, which launched at the end of 2019. So let's compare both of these smart displays and see which one is offering better features than the other. The Google Nest Hub 2 and Amazon Echo Show 8 devices have compact smart displays. The dimensions of Amazon Echo Show 8 are 20 into 13.59 into 9.91 cm, while the Google Nest Hub 2 has an overall footprint of 12 into 17.74 into 6.96 cm, which makes it larger than the Google Nest Hub 2. Echo Show 8 has an 8-inch display with a 1200 x 800 resolution, and Google Nest Hub 2 has a 7-inch screen with a 1024 x 600 resolution. The Google Nest Hub has a display which looks like it is suspended in the air with round base housing that contains the full range speaker with a 1.7-inch driver. It is available in 4 colors: chalk, charcoal, sand and mist. Meanwhile, the Amazon Echo Show 8 has a wedge-shaped design and comes in a choice of charcoal or sandstone. Once again, the fabric covered section houses the 2-inch speaker. Both smart displays come with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connections too. These smart displays have multiple microphones so that they can listen to their relevant wake word. In total, Google Nest Hub 2 has 3 microphones while the Amazon Echo Show 8 has 4. The Amazon Echo Show 8 also has a 2 megapixel front facing camera, which can be used to make video calls to other Echo Show smart displays. Just like the Google's original Nest Hub, which was initially called the Google Home Hub, there is no camera built into the smart display, so it can't be used for video calling. Smart displays have several use cases, and in comparison, the Google Nest Hub 2 and Amazon Echo Show 8 are pretty equal. They can both play music and videos, with Google Nest Hub 2 supporting Netflix, Disney Plus and YouTube, and the Amazon Echo Show supporting Netflix and Prime Video. The built-in voice assistants can control the playback of music, find information on the web, and automate your smart home gadgets. The Nest Hub looks like a small tablet attached to a stand, while the chunkier Echo Show 8 looks more like an old school TV. Both the Echo Show 8 and Nest Hub hold their screen at almost exactly the same fixed angle and use fabric to cover their speakers at the back. Amazon Echo Show has a rounder shape than the Google Nest Hub, which looks more like a screen on a stand. The Google Nest Hub 2 rounded base is covered with fabric, while around the screen it has a plastic. Overall, both of them have nice design. Overall, Amazon has improved a lot its search engine. Even though Google is still the king, but Amazon is starting to give a tough time. Alexa, tell me about the deepest point on Earth.
Here's something I found on the web. According to History.com, the Marianas Trench is where the ocean floor disappears into the center of the Earth and is known as the deepest place on Earth.
Hey Google, tell me about the deepest point on Earth.
On the website nationalgeographic.org, they say, then explain to students that the Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean and the deepest location on Earth. It is 11,034 meters deep, which is almost 7 miles.
Both devices have their speakers behind their screens, but the design of Echo Show 8 means that there are more internal space to play with. The Echo Show 8 has nice sound quality with a richer tone and crisper high end. It also does better at louder volumes, making it suitable for small gatherings of people rather than just background noise in the kitchen. But also improved audio on Nest Hub 2 comes close to evening up one area where the Echo Show 8 had previously been superior. Nevertheless, you have to keep that in mind that both devices are Bluetooth compatible, so there's always the option of using a portable speaker. It's also worth mentioning that the Echo Show 8 also has a headphone jack, which the Nest Hub doesn't. Both devices are perfectly capable of streaming internet-based media. The key difference is in the support provided to different platforms. If you are mainly using the YouTube, then the Nest Hub is the one to go for. If you are more of an Amazon Prime person, then you will be happier with the Echo Show 8. You can also use YouTube on Echo Show 8, but you have to open the YouTube in the browser. while the Nest Hub works seamlessly with YouTube, giving it edge over the EcoShow 8. Making calls is easy with both devices. Just share your contacts with the relevant assistant and they will connect you with the simple voice command. The big difference between them is video calling. The Nest Hub doesn't have a camera, so you are never going to be able to see the person you are calling. Among the smart displays that do include a webcam, some lack a physical shutter to cover the camera. The EcoShow 8 however has both, which does mitigate privacy concerns somehow. The upside of course is that you can video chat with EcoShow 8, which you can't do on the Nest Hub. Google Nest Hub has an option to make video phone calls in UI, but it does not have a camera to do that. Google smart displays have long been better as kitchen assistants than Amazon's. Going through a recipe on a Nest Hub is as seamless as it is intuitive. The Show 8 however now offers exclusive integration with Food Network TV, which helps to level that particular playing field if you are willing to pay $40 per year. The EcoShow 8 also has a full web browser built in with access to Open Web. So if an app or surface you want to use isn't available as a native app, you can often access it using the browser. The Nest Hub still does not offer a standalone browser, although there are some workarounds. Both the EcoShow 8 and the Nest Hub have intuitive smart home control panels, but the Nest Hub's control center is organized slightly better, especially after a recent update to the UI. The Nest Hub and EcoShow 8 both make it easy to manage the connected smart home devices via a dedicated control panel. Worth noting too is that the Nest Hub shows you what it hears when you issue a voice command, whereas Alexa leaves you guessing if you misspoke or misheard. And in general, its touch control and user interface are accessible and painless to use. Unlike a wearable, the Nest Hub bedside style sleep tracking does not need to be recharged, but you have to remember to turn it on. It seems to work more or less same as the tracking with a wearable, with a few advantages and a couple of disadvantages. I have covered this topic in detail in my review video of Google's Nest Hub 2nd generation. Google's Soli micro radar chip that is used for the sleep sensing can also detect a tremendous range of motion. This enables motion sense gesture control, so you can tap the air to play or pause music, and also used for video streams. All smart displays let you scroll through your personal pictures as the screensavers, but the Nest Hub adjusts the brightness and color temperature of the screen based on the ambient light in the room, resulting in pictures that look like physical photos in a frame. Amazon's newer smart displays have improved their light sensors, and the latest Show 10 actually attempts to replicate Google's ambient EQ, but the Nest Hub still has the best display of any smart screen on the market. Both Google and Amazon have taken privacy seriously with these smart displays. You can ask the built-in voice assistant to stop listening for the wake word at any point, and it's possible to ask for recording the devices make when you say the wake word to be deleted. Alternatively, you can erase them from the companion apps too. There is also a physical switch that cuts the power to microphones to prevent them listening. The Amazon EcoShow 8 includes a shutter for the smart display's camera too. So these are the main features comparison of Nest Hub 2 and EcoShow 8, and now you can easily decide which one you want to buy for your home. If you want to watch the reviews of these devices, then you can click on these links to watch them.